Your strongest muscle and worst enemy is your mind. Train it well. Don't react. Detach. Silently remove what disrupts your peace. The fact that you're not where you want to be should be enough motivation to keep moving. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Stop telling everyone everything. Most don't care, some secretly hope you fail. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Speaking without thinking is like shooting without aiming. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail. It's a slow process. But quitting won't make it faster. What comes easy won't last. And what lasts won't come easy. Don't ruin a good today by replaying a bad yesterday. Let it go. Someone else's progress doesn't make yours smaller. Keep your circle small, your life private, and your mind at peace. Sometimes we create our own heartbreak through unrealistic expectations. What's meant for you will find you. Just let it be. Be real. It saves everyone's time. Don't share your personal life with everyone. Never hand anyone the power to hurt you. Embrace solitude. It's not loneliness, it's self-discovery. Don't let anyone make you feel undeserving of what you want. A comfortable life can make the mind weak. Growth lives in discomfort. Celebrate your achievements. But resist the urge to broadcast every minor success. Greatness often grows in silence. Mistakes are stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. The moment you drop your discipline, you drop your destiny. Done is better than perfect. Beware. Your worst enemy might be someone you trust the most. Wolves still wear sheep's clothing. Self-care isn't selfish. It's essential for a balanced life. The value of time becomes clear only when it's gone. Use it wisely. Success blooms after surviving failure. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. Before something great happens, everything tends to fall apart. One day, you'll see why God made you wait. For your peace of mind. Never let people know too much about you. If you tell the truth, you'll never have to remember anything. If someone says you can't, they're revealing their limits, not yours. If you live for approval, you'll die from rejection. There are two kinds of pain. One that hurts, and one that changes you. Be selfish with your time. Most people don't deserve it. Silence is the best answer to someone who doesn't value your words. Fear is temporary. Regret is forever. Excuses make today easier, but tomorrow harder. Discipline makes today harder, but tomorrow easier. Don't give up. You're closer than you think. Sometimes being alone is the best medicine for your soul. Your future needs you. Your past doesn't. Don't get burned twice by the same flame. Worrying about losing is losing before you begin. We fall, we break, we fail. But then we rise. We heal. We sacrifice a few years of comfort for decades of freedom. Be patient. All things are difficult before they become easy. Hardship prepares ordinary people for extraordinary destinies. Positive thinking won't make you invincible, but it will make you unstoppable. The only real mistake is the one you refuse to learn from. Don't let yesterday take too much of today. If you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you discover why. Your past is a classroom, not a home. Learn the lessons. Don't rush the process. Trust it. The secret to peace is simple. Don't chase what runs. Don't fight what's already ended. And don't beg to be understood. People see you only through the limits of their perception, not the depth of your reality. Don't waste your light proving yourself to the blind. Let silence protect you. It says more than anger ever could. You with fools. They will drag you to their level and win with experience. The loudest person in the room is usually the weakest. True strength moves quietly. And true power doesn't announce itself. Be kind, but set boundaries. Be loving, but never naive. The world respects balance more than extremes. Don't confuse attachment with love. Or attention with respect. One fades when it's bored. The other lasts even when it's silent. Every person you meet is a mirror. Some reflect your light. Others reveal your shadows. Learn from both. You don't grow when life is easy. You grow when it tests every bit of your patience and faith. Pressure doesn't destroy diamonds, it creates them. Success is not owned, it's due every single day. Forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Carrying anger is like drinking poison, and expecting the other person to die. Don't chase love, become love. When you radiate peace, you attract it naturally. When you need nothing, everything finds you. Let people doubt you, it's fuel. Let them mock you, it's motivation. Let them walk away, it's redirection. Rejection is just divine protection. When doors close, don't waste time banging on them. Look for windows, build ladders. Or create your own doors. You owe it to yourself to become everything you've ever dreamed of. No one is coming to save you. You are both the storm and the calm after it. Embrace the process. The climb is where strength is built. The waiting is where wisdom grows. The pain is where faith matures. Sometimes life breaks you, just to rebuild you better. Rock bottom is not the end, it's the foundation. Don't fear being alone. Fear being surrounded by people who make you feel lonely. It's better to walk alone than lose yourself in a crowd. Every day, you have two choices. Evolve or repeat. Your habits decide your future. You will never change your life until you change something you do daily. Discipline is destiny. Be selective with your energy. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. Some come to dine with you. Others come to steal from your plate. Protect your peace like treasure. It's the currency of a healthy mind. Stop explaining yourself to those committed to misunderstanding you. They don't want clarity, they want control. People who gossip about others will one day gossip about you. Consistency. Show up even when no one claps. Work even when no one sees. Your future self is watching, don't disappoint him. The universe tests you before it blesses you. The lessons repeat until you learn them. Sometimes, God delays your blessing to protect you from your own unpreparedness. Be patient, preparation is proof of faith. Don't envy anyone's life. You have no idea what battles they're fighting in silence. Comparison kills joy faster than failure ever could. Focus on your lane. The race is only against who you were yesterday. You can't heal in the same environment that broke you. Change, and your soul will breathe again. Your peace is expensive. Don't sell it for cheap validation. Stay humble when you rise, and grateful when you fall. Both are necessary for growth. Don't let temporary emotions make permanent decisions. Breathe before you speak. Pause before you react. Think before you trust. Every no you get is just a divine redirection toward a greater yes. Knowing everything. Life's beauty is found in its mystery. Your purpose won't always be loud. Sometimes it whispers. Through intuition, stillness, or pain. Listen carefully. Don't let the internet rush you. Not everyone's timeline is your timeline. Some people build empires after 40. Others find peace after losing everything. Never confuse movement with progress. A hamster runs all day and gets nowhere. Be strategic, not frantic. Your reputation is what others think of you. Your character is who you really are. Focus on the second, the first will follow. The older you get, the quieter your circle becomes. Real growth is when peace excites you more than chaos. Stop running from solitude. It's where your greatness is born. You don't find purpose. Brick by brick, decision by decision. Stop saying, one day. Say, day one. Don't rush the harvest. Seeds take time to bloom, so do dreams. Sometimes things fall apart. So better things can come together. Remember. You are not behind. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Becoming who you were meant to become. Every sunrise is proof that you have another chance to begin again. So start now. Not tomorrow. Not next month. Now. Because in the end, you won't regret the chances you took. You'll regret the ones you didn't. A man's strength is not measured by his muscles, but by how calm he remains when the world tries to break him. True power is silent. It doesn't shout, it doesn't beg, it doesn't chase. It simply is. In a world full of noise, your silence is your weapon. In a world full of distraction, your focus is your armor. Learn to walk alone without feeling lonely. Solitude isn't punishment, it's training. When the noise fades, you'll start hearing your own voice clearly. That's where confidence begins. Not from praise, but from peace. Every man must one day stand face to face with himself. No applause, no audience, no validation. Just the reflection staring back at him. That moment defines you more than any victory ever will. Discipline is a form of love. The love you show yourself when you refuse to settle. It's the quiet agreement between who you are and who you're destined to become. You will never conquer the world if you haven't first conquered your emotions. Anger wastes your energy. Jealousy poisons your mind. Fear cages your potential. Control these, and you control everything. The Stoics were right. You can't control the world, but you can control how you respond to it. And that response determines your fate. When someone disrespects you, don't react, observe. When life gets hard, don't panic, breathe. When everything seems lost, don't quit, endure. Endurance is the mark of a man who understands life. Pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. Men fall not because they are weak, but because they give up too early. Every setback is a test. A question whispered by life. How bad do you really want this? And most fail not from lack of talent, but from lack of patience. Patience is power. It's the ability to stay calm while the storm rages on, quietly while others doubt you. The tree doesn't grow faster because someone yells at it. It grows because it's rooted deep. Be that tree. Rooted. Still. Unshakable. People will misunderstand your silence as arrogance. Let them. You don't owe explanations to anyone who misreads your peace. Your purpose doesn't need to be loud. It just needs to be yours. You are not here to be liked. You are here to be respected. You are not here to please others. You are here to master yourself. Every man must learn this truth. The more you chase people, the less they respect you. The more you chase peace, the more everything starts falling into place. Detach from everything that controls you, especially your emotions. A man ruled by emotion, controlled by others. Control your reactions. And you control your world. You will meet people who pretend to be loyal. Until loyalty costs them something. Don't hate them, just distance yourself. Never fight for a place in anyone's life. Where you are valued, you'll never have to beg to walk away silently. Your silence will echo louder than your words ever could. Remember. The loudest revenge is success. The sweetest payback is peace. Keep working when they doubt you. Keep believing when no one else does. Keep showing up. Because one day, your consistency will speak. Every man carries scars. But only the wise learn how to use them as armor. Your pain is not your weakness. It's your proof that you survived what was meant to destroy you. A warrior doesn't complain about the battle. He becomes the battle. Be firm but kind. Strong but calm. Silent but aware. You don't have to announce your strength. Real lions move quietly. And if life ever pushes you to your knees, remember, that's the perfect position to rise again. The inner fortress. Build an inner world that because if your peace depends on the world will always have power over you. Your mind is your fortress. Guard its gates. Don't let gossip, negativity, or doubt find a home there. Every thought you entertain becomes a seed. Feed your mind with wisdom. And your life will bloom with purpose. Your focus determines your fate. What you dwell on grows stronger. So focus on growth, not gossip. On purpose, not people. On progress, not pity. Train your mind like a soldier. Field. Win there first. And the rest of the day will follow. Control your thoughts before they control you. A disciplined mind leads to a disciplined life. When life gets chaotic, retreat within. The calmest place on earth should be inside your own head. Stop trying to fix everything. Sometimes silence, distance, and peace are the only answers needed. The Stoics said, the obstacle is the way. They were right. What blocks you is often what builds you. What hurts you is often what wakes you. Suffering introduces you to yourself. And once you've met the strongest version of you, you'll never go back to the weak one. Be grateful for struggle. It forged your spine. Be thankful for betrayal. It taught you who was real. Be glad for solitude. It forced you to grow roots instead of wings. Remember, everything you lose was never meant to stay. Everything meant for you will never need to be chased. Don't rush destiny. It's already written. Prepare for it. Preparation is proof of faith. You can't pray for a crown. And avoid the weight that comes with wearing it. The crown belongs only to those who have carried the cross. And if the path feels lonely, remember, kings don't walk in crowds. The discipline code. Discipline is freedom in disguise. It's the art of doing what must be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Comfort is a slow poison. It whispers in your ear, telling you to rest, while the world moves past you. Weak men are in comfort. Strong men are forged in consistency. Every morning, you're faced with two paths. The easy one that leads nowhere. And the hard one that leads to everything. Take the hard path. Walk it with pride. Discipline is not punishment. It's protection. It guards your vision from the traps of distraction. It builds a mind that obeys you, not your emotions. You won't always be motivated, become your backbone. When your emotions scream, stop. Your discipline whispers, keep going. That's how empires are built. Brick by brick, repetition by repetition. If you want to change your life, start by changing your habits. Small daily actions, repeated relentlessly, become destiny. A man who cannot control his habits cannot control his future. Your body listens to your mind. Your mind listens to your spirit. Train all three. You don't rise to the level of, you fall to the level of your discipline. Your routine is your reality. Guard it with sacred focus. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Start where you are. With what you have. And do what you can. The greats didn't have more time. They just used theirs better. Every wasted hour is a seed of regret planted in tomorrow. Time is the one resource you can never earn back. Spend it like it's gold. Because it is. You have to move consistently. Fast fades. Steady lasts. Even when no one watches. Still give your best. The universe keeps score in silence. Your effort today is the echo that shapes your tomorrow. Don't chase motivation. Build structure. Don't rely on moods. Build discipline. Don't depend on luck. Build skill. Doesn't need to talk about what he's doing. He simply does it. Day after day. That's power, quiet, deliberate, unstoppable. Discipline also means saying no. No to distractions. No to drama. No to people who waste your peace. Your no protects what your yes is building. Cut off anything that doesn't align with your purpose. Not out of arrogance, but out of awareness. You can't grow if you keep watering dead things. Sacrifice is part of the code. You can't become who you're meant to be, whilst who you are. Every version of greatness requires a death. The death of laziness, of fear, of comfort, of ego. That's why few men ever become legends. They want the reward, but not the transformation. The man who endures the pain of discipline will never feel the pain of regret. Remember, you can suffer now through discipline, or suffer later through discipline. The choice is always yours. True discipline is silent. You don't announce it, you live it. It's how you carry yourself when no one's watching. It's the 5 a.m. alarm, the lonely workouts, the quiet nights of focus while others party. That's where greatness hides. In what you repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. And if you keep showing up, you'll wake up one day in the life you once prayed for. The code of self-mastery. To master life, you must first master self. Before you conquer the world, you must conquer your reactions, your impulses, your mind. Self-mastery begins with awareness. Seeing your weaknesses without judgment. Your strengths without arrogance. You can't heal what you deny. You can't grow what you avoid. Observe yourself like a soldier studies an enemy. With honesty and precision. What triggers you, controls you. So instead of reacting, start reflecting. Does this bother me? What does this reveal about me? The moment you start asking those questions, you take back your power. Because power isn't about dominance. It's about control. Control of self. The man who controls his tongue controls his destiny. The man who controls his desires controls his freedom. The man who controls his thoughts controls his world. Don't be quick to speak. Words are weapons. Once released, they can't be. Don't be quick to anger. Rage blinds judgment. And enemies win when you lose control. Calmness is the ultimate form of strength. It shows that you own your emotions. They don't own you. When someone tries to provoke you, see it as a test of mastery. Smile inwardly, stay composed, and walk away. The strongest man in the room isn't the one who yells. It's the one who stays silent and steady. Because that man understands this truth. You lose nothing by staying calm. But you lose everything by reacting blindly. Life will always test you. Through delays, disrespect, and disappointment. How you respond decides who you become. Every challenge is a mirror, reflecting the level of your control and perfection. It's progress, the quiet choice to be a little stronger today than yesterday. Becoming your best self is not a single act. It's a lifelong commitment. The gym, the meditation, the reading, the discipline. All of it builds the man you see in the mirror. No one will understand the battles you fight in silence. But those are the ones that build kings. When you master yourself, you become untouchable. People may attack you. Life may shake you. But nothing can truly move you. Because your peace no longer depends on the external. You've built your fortress within. No one is ever too busy. It's only a matter of priorities. What truly matters will always find time. If something keeps you happy, keep it quiet. Protect your peace, because not everyone deserves access to it. Be careful who you trust. Salt and sugar look the same. Don't depend too much on anyone. Even your shadow leaves you when darkness falls. Remember this. Some of the best moments of your life haven't even happened. There are women who move through the world like poetry, graceful, composed, self-contained, yet when you look into their eyes, something unspoken lingers there. A silence too deep, a gaze too knowing. It isn't sadness exactly, it's recognition, the kind you feel when you stand before someone who has already survived several lifetimes inside one. You sense it before she speaks. The way she measures her words. The subtle caution behind her laughter. The invisible armor behind her softness. She smiles, but there's calculation in it, not manipulation, but vigilance. There are women who move through the world like poetry, graceful, composed, self-contained, yet when you look into their eyes, something unspoken lingers there. A silence too deep, a gaze too knowing. Ignition, the kind you feel when you stand before someone who has already survived several lifetimes inside one. You sense it before she speaks. The way she measures her words. The subtle caution behind her laughter. The invisible armor behind her softness. She smiles, but there's calculation in it, not manipulation, but vigilance. Every gesture is both invitation and test. Are you safe? Most people mistake this for mystery, allure, or emotional distance. But it is something older, heavier. It is the residue of a dark past. A dark past doesn't always mean obvious tragedy. Sometimes it's years of emotional neglect. Sometimes it's growing up in silence, learning that love equals pain, or that vulnerability invites betrayal. The darkness is not just what was done to her, it's what she had to become to survive it. You can meet such a woman at any stage of life, in an office meeting, at a coffee shop, online, and you'll feel a subtle pull. She's magnetic, not because she tries to be, but because she feels real. She carries depth in a shallow world. But that it was carved by fire. The unseen weight of a woman's history. Every human being carries a story. But some stories have been edited by survival, rewritten not with ink, but with silence. A woman with a dark past does not announce her pain, she conceals it behind layers of adaptation. You won't see the scars unless you know how to read energy, behavior, and silence. Her life has been shaped by experiences that forced her to build walls where others built memories. Psychology calls it trauma. Jung called it the shadow, the unconscious repository of all we repress, deny, or fear. When a woman has lived through darkness, betrayal, abuse, abandonment, shame, that shadow grows dense. It hides behind beauty, intelligence, charm. It wears masks of competence, humor, or detachment. Yet beneath them, her nervous system remembers every wound. You might notice it when she flinches at unexpected affection, or when she seems distant just when things get too close. You might see it in how she can read a room instantly, scanning for danger, anticipating emotional shifts before they happen. Her sensitivity is not intuition alone, it's vigilance, refined by years of surviving uncertainty. And yet, her darkness is also what gives her depth. Her pain has made her perceptive, self-aware, empathic. She can sit with your silence because she has faced her own. But loving such a woman requires discernment. The Stoics taught that wisdom begins in observation, seeing reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. If you want to understand her, you must learn to observe without judgment, to sense the hidden language of